Morning, everyone. Today in the Coffee in the Garden, we're just going to be talking about mentorship and how it's really important when you're starting something new to have a mentor, and if you don't have a mentor, how you can find one. I'm also going to show you some of my other little projects. Those are some pizza boxes, and you'll see a little thing on that later in the video. And so let's just talk a little bit about mentorships and how you can find somebody to mentor you when you're starting your garden or starting your homesteading journey. And yeah. So finding a mentor is really important, but also really hard sometimes, especially if you are in a community that you didn't grow up in and your family has no history of living the lifestyle of homesteading, and it can be really hard. A mentor that I found here, her name's Susan, and she is part of a family that has had a farm in the area for 100 years or more. So she's very knowledgeable and she's very dedicated to the history of this area, and I was very blessed to find her because she's helped me to figure out managing my grapevines, and she's helped me to figure out hatching new chicks and just all sorts of little things like that. And we don't get together that often, but she's a good resource for when I do. Most of everything I've learned just by doing my research, the books and things like that. And I can't tell you how often I wish I had a mentor. Somebody I can call over and say, hey, I don't understand why my tomatoes are splitting. What's the situation? What's going on? Or what's the deal with my soil? People are saying it's just not good enough, but I don't know what to do about it. What am I supposed to do? I mean, it's dirt, right? People that I can say, I've got this bug and I don't know what to do about this bug. And if you don't have someone like that, it can be very hard to find. One of the really big blessings that we have nowadays is that we have the internet. And you can find mentors online. But even that kind of falls short sometimes because they're not always available, or they may not know quite what you need to know, and you might not be that familiar with your area. So I wanted to kind of fill that gap. So that's why I've been doing all these videos, and that's why I have a presence on Instagram and on Facebook, and that's why I've been doing all that. And I thought to myself, honestly, people need more than this. People need to have some stuff that they can reflect back on or use as resources, and so I've made a whole bunch of resources, and I'm really excited about them. There's like how to pick the best starts at a nursery for you to plant in your garden. We've got one on like a shopping list for starting a garden. I have one on pest management by the plant type, what pests you're likely to encounter and how to manage them. And I'm really excited because I'm also able to start doing a gardening consultation business. And the business will be like I can come in, or not come, since it's virtual, it's like a month-long service where I get to chat with y'all about what you want in your garden and what your desires are for it and how we can get you to that place. So if you want a canning garden, if you want a salad garden, if you want something that your kids can be involved in, if you don't know how to manage your backyard so that you can fit stuff the way that you want to, all of that stuff is something that's included, plus 5 different documents and then a month of help. So basically any troubleshooting that you need for a month after signing up for it, I'm available and I can help you troubleshoot anything in your garden for that month. And it only costs $25. So that's really a pretty sweet deal, because I'll help you map it out, get your garden all planned and everything. So kind of a mentorship of sorts when sometimes mentors in person can be hard to find. So consider that. And comment if you're interested, because I'd love to get in touch. I'm very pleased to see that my garlic is popping up and very happy in there. And there's more throughout here, but it's a little harder to see. So, very happy to see that my garlic is popping up. Not much else is popping up yet. Spring is taking a lot longer than I thought it would this year. Hi, baby. Whoa. Don't hit your sister. Nice try. This is my rainwater catchment, so I catch in that 55-gallon barrel, and then I can have it flow down to this bottom barrel. And at this point, I have an electric operated pump that I plug in to pressurize my water, and it flows from that barrel through my hose, and I can attach a sprayer or a sprinkler. And my main garden is right here, so nice and convenient. Here I am laying down some pizza boxes to create some walkways in my garden. It's also good for weed control. Let's wrap up this week's video by talking about other places that you can find gardening mentors in real life. The first thing I would suggest that you do is just do a Google search to see if there are any vegetable gardening classes in your area. And if there are, even if you think it's kind of below your level or even above your level, consider attending, because there's going to be other people there and they may know somebody and you can network. That's a great way to find somebody. Another thing is, if you go to churches, okay, not everyone goes to church, but if you go to church, and especially if you go to one of the more rural churches, oftentimes people are real friendly and you can find somebody who does gardening that way. Sometimes just striking up conversation in one of your farm stores. There's a lot of ways that you can find a mentor. And if you can't find one in real life and you want to chat with someone, come and message me, let me know. And yeah, it's been an interesting week here. The weather's still not quite where I'd like it to be to get out in my garden quite as much, but I'm hoping that next week it'll be much, much nicer. So I hope everybody is having had a lovely week and is going to have a wonderful weekend. This will be posted on Good Friday, so let me know if you're planting potatoes like I am. And I hope that you enjoyed all the information and that you can excuse the wobbly camera. All right, God bless. Bye-bye.